Today, I'm going to be presenting probably the most disturbing true crime case I have ever come across. I don't usually do videos like this following a script, but this is honestly one of the most disturbing, violent crimes I have ever heard of, and I never hear anyone mention it. So I'm just going to read you my script, and I hope that this educates you. In 2009, 23 miles out of Ashland, Kentucky, the most infamous case of animal cruelty was recorded by twisted criminals. A group of individuals, led by the wealthy investor Samuel Hyde, brought a crane out to a horse breeding farm owned by Samuel. The men proceeded to line up 10 horses in a row facing forward. The horses were the strongest stallions the farm had, purebred and tall. The bottom horses were fastened together and tied to the ground, greatly restricting their movements. Then the men took 9 slightly smaller horses, loaded them into a harness, lifted them with the crane, and stacked them on top of the stallions. The pattern continued up multiple layers, all until a newborn foal was placed at the top of this horse pyramid. This monument of horse suffering stood for 18 hours, 34 minutes, and 20 seconds. In the end, the bottom left stallion's leg gave out, snapping in two. This caused the entire pyramid to crumble, where all the horses were promptly set on fire by Samuel Hyde and his goons. The entire recording was uploaded onto Samuel's dark web website, Horse Bakery. The price tag for this video, the largest of its kind, was set at $20,000 a pop. An estimated 400 copies were sold through Horse Bakery, making an estimated $8 million. After the video's release, a full-scale investigation was launched into the horse stacking industry by the FBI. What they found about this twisted group of animal abusers shocked me to my core, and it will be the content for the rest of the video. Horse stacking finds its origins in the 1860s. It was a novel way in many small towns, festivals, and traveling circuses. The first recorded instance took place on July 18, 1865, in Mobile, Alabama. 6 horses, a 3-tiered pyramid as it would be known, was stacked in the center of the town for a fair. The horses remained up for 5 minutes before being unstacked. The stacking utilized large ramps and whips in order for the horses to get on top of each other. An eyewitness account records it as a jolly good time. The trend of small-time horse stacking continued around the country until the 1940s. In that time, only 4 pyramids were reported to have collapsed. As the profits of the horse stacking didn't outweigh replacing the fallen horses, many of the stackers kept their horses up for only a matter of minutes before unstacking them safely. With the dawn of World War II, horse stacking took a great hiatus. The prospect of watching horses in a pyramid shape fell out of favor as soldiers returned home and began planting family instead of looking for fun pastimes. There was not a single other incident for the next 60 years. Now, let's talk about the main perpetrator of this crime, who reveled this twisted spectacle and revived it into a slaughterhouse: Samuel Hyde. Samuel was born April 15, 1985, in River Falls, Massachusetts, to Deborah and Jackson Hyde. Not much is known about his early life, except that he grew up with a wealthy lifestyle and was reportedly a violent boy. One principal reports that he dissected a rat in 3rd grade with a stick. Samuel went on to Princeton for a degree in risk management before dropping out 2 years into his career. He moved to Connecticut, where he joined an investment firm where he would proceed to make hundreds of millions of dollars. Although the details are hazy, there is great evidence to support that not all this money was exactly clean. A lot of it has been tied back to the Taiwanese drug trade. In 2007, It was in 2007 where Samuel discovered a thread in the Onion browser Tor about horse stacking. Intrigued, Samuel proceeded to fall down a deep rabbit hole of animal cruelty where people wished the dangerous spectacle still existed. Always a businessman, Samuel saw the possibility of profit and was almost certainly fueled by sick pleasure too. Samuel bought the same horse breeding farm in the introduction case and began the horse bakery website, revolutionizing horse stacking. I will now list all documented videos released on horse bakery and what the reported contents are. Viewer discretion is advised. Also, you might have noticed a severe lack of visuals. I can't exactly put anything in because all cases of 1860s to 1940s horse stacking, there wasn't really any pictures for it. And here I can't even find the videos, okay? I have seen some screenshots on some unsavory places, but I dared not take them, and Samuel Hyde's mugshot has never been released, so I can't exactly show anything, you know. Video 1. This one is entitled Horse Stacking. In this video, Samuel and a small team successfully stack and unstack 6 horses over the course of half an hour. No horses are seen to be seriously harmed. Video 2, Horse Stacking 2. Samuel and a larger team are seen to attempt stacking 12 horses, although they fall. All horses are killed when they fall with shots from a shotgun. Video 3, Horse Tower. 3 horses are stacked on top of each other like a tower before they fall. All horses are killed. Horse Stacking 3. The Bakers, as Samuel and the team are called in the video, his little ragtag group of horse abusers, they call themselves the Bakers, probably because the bakery site, you know? They successfully stack 12 horses with the use of the infamous crane. 6 horses are unstacked before the rest fall. The 6 fallen horses are killed. Video 5, Horse Jenga. The first instance of Samuel taking a commission, on a dark web thread, a user can be seen offering Samuel hundreds of thousands of dollars if he sedates the horses and plays Jenga with them. Samuel does this using 8 horses to set up a Jenga tower and a crane to pull the horses. The tower falls after one play and all the horses are killed, this time with fire, the first of many of this instance. Video 6, Horse Stacking 4, just as all the other horse stackings, but with 24 horses this time. Video 7, Horse 911. That's just the name of the video. A wealthy man, the investigation would lead to believe he's from China, maybe that was just a VPN, offered $3 million if the Bakers could recreate 9/11 with horses. The Bakers stacked up 2 horse towers, each 5 horses tall, and flew a cheap biplane rigged with explosives into the south tower, detonating it on impact. No horses survived this. Video 8, Horse Pompeii. Investigations conclude that the same Chinese commissioner asked the Bakers to recreate Pompeii. They did, taking 10 horses to a steel smelting factory and pouring molten steel on top of them. One of the steel molds resulting from this can be seen in the final video. Video 9, Horse Stacking 5. Also known as Horse Pyramid in some places, it's a little iffy. This video is the one mentioned at the beginning. I don't remember how many horses, but 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. After finally noticing the horse bakery and their activities, the FBI formally opened a case into the site and its host. They managed to catch 40 of the estimated 67-man crew behind the site, sending them to a variety of prisons. Most of the men already had a violent record. Samuel Hyde is still at large, reportedly being spotted in Thailand. The horse stacking industry has not had a single video since that day and has fallen out of public view almost permanently. I felt it was important to educate the public about this bizarre and disturbing case lest it be forgotten. Thank you.